Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the daily Triple Q report for Thursday, December 23rd, 2021, the last trading day of the week. Before I jump into the Triple Q charts, just want to encourage you to please click like if you're watching the daily Triple Q each and every time. Helps me out a great deal with regard to the Wicked Stocks YouTube web presence. And click subscribe. Subscribing to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel will provide you notification each and every time new content has been uploaded to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel. The daily Triple Q report goes out every trading day, the evening before by around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, Chicago, as does the daily SPY report. Let's jump to the charts. What I'm going to start here, I actually did the very similar layout with regard to the SPY. And that is to say, we've had some really strong whipsaw, two-sided reversal, trade, 2 to 3 days up, 2 to 3 days down, 2 to 3 days up. That's not going to continue forever. And I see the possibility here where, for instance, the Triple Q is finding meaningful resistance in that 396.84 to 398.90 area. Those are Thursday's levels that, if tested, and it is assumed that we will test them today. I'll get to that in a moment. But if we test them today, this area can contain buying through next week. And from there, we could fall back to meaningful support in the very low 370s within 2 to 3 weeks. So we could, as we continue, say, into mid-January perhaps, trade inside the upper 390s, the low 370s, both of which are able to contain weekly activity if or when tested. But for today, we had a little trouble there. It didn't behave exactly as I would like. Personally, I said that this 390.77 descending channel top, very short term, could contain perhaps daily buying pressures. We pushed through it. We traded both sides of it, but we certainly settled above it. And so it offers day support today. It can perhaps contain session weakness. Of course, there are no certainties with regard to that, but 390.77 is the point in the local area that can contain daily lows, and above which that 396.84 channel top is likely to be tested today, which once again is the start of a range of resistance up to 398.90 that can contain buying through next week. Let's take a look at the support and resistance, and you can see the 390.77 level there below the market, able to contain session weakness, and above which 396.84 to 398.90 remains, a 1 to 2 day target. Now, we do have minor points on the way up, but there's nothing spectacular about any of them. But for aggressive day traders, they are well suited. But if you're just sort of a swing trader or even a day trader, and if you come into Thursday long, or you bottom pick 390.77, we could actually test 396.84 within the day. Now, if we do close above 398.90, we have a meaningful buy signal that should play out through next week and into early January. Within a week, 2 at the very most, 416.47 expected. And then overall, the lower 420s, as I mentioned yesterday, this is a weekly chart. So you've got kind of a 2-channel convergence here, a near-term one at 421.5, and a longer-term one that spans actually over a full year at 423.32. So, if we were to close above 398.90 today, I think over the next 2 to 3 weeks, we should reach into that low 420s, the 421.5 to 423.32 area, able to contain buying through January, possibly into later Q1. From there, we may fall off for weeks, several months to follow, and inversely, meaningful upside buy signal if settled above. I'll talk a lot about that if we are to close today, for instance, or coming days above that 398.90 channel top. Let's talk the downside. If we happen to break or open today below 390.77, 387.22 is likely, where we can bottom out initially, possibly for the day itself, and then overall closing below 390.77 should yield once again that 381.21 formation. There's a lot going on down there, highs of lows, low settlement prices, all kind of in that general vicinity. So, if we close today below that 390.77 descending channel top, then 381.21 is likely within just 2 to 3 days at the most where we can place a daily low. And really not until we close below 381.21 do I see a clear indication of that 370.89 formation within another 1 to 3 days. And there you've got a lot going on in the 370 handle that could contain selling through January if or when tested. I think that's about it. We are constructive today above 390.77, and that neutralizes below 390.77, then expecting at least 387.22 intraday, and then, of course, closing below 390.77, 381.21 expected over the next few days. I think that's about it. Please click like if you like the Daily Triple Q report, and subscribe. I'll be back Sunday afternoon with Monday's Daily Triple Q report. You have a great weekend, and